Hello adventurers! In this video we cover the 5 phases of the game turn sequence. Game turns consist of one cycle of actions for both the heroes and the villains. Not to be confused with combat rounds, game turns are the building blocks of your story. Most games consist of 20 to 30 turns depending on the length of play. Each volume contains a game turn placard that helps you walk through these phases. Refer back to it as needed during your game. Okay, let's dig in. Step 1 of the game turn sequence is the movement phase. On the battle mat, you'll find a section to record the group's movement speed. You'll see a spot for both normal and cautious movement. These values usually begin at 4-1, 4 being normal movement and 1 being cautious. But they can fluctuate during play. When the group gains a movement speed increase, it usually applies to both normal and cautious movement. So, how can we move? Your heroes move across the board as a unified group represented by a miniature. During the movement phase, you will choose one of 4 modes of travel. The mode you select may alter how skills are rolled in phase 2. Let's take a look at the 4 modes of travel. Normal movement occurs when you travel up to your normal movement speed. Cautious movement occurs when you move only up to your cautious movement speed, or if your entire movement follows a river or a road. Moving cautiously is especially helpful during the circumstance phase, which we'll cover in a bit. Reckless movement is taxing to the heroes. Travel up to 2 hexes farther than normal, but each hero suffers 2 energy drain in the process. This damage is applied to energy first, and if you run out of energy, any remaining damage is applied to health. When moving recklessly, the heroes must roll navigate and only one of the other 2 skills, choosing to fail the third. Camping is simply to stay put, exploring the immediate area. While camping, each hero heals 3 health and 3 energy. Additionally, all heroes gain a -1 bonus to all skill tests made this turn. This bonus is cumulative and grows the longer you stay put in that location. This can be especially helpful to aid in completing quests, destinations, or missions. Step 2 of the game turn sequence is the skill phase. Each hero has 3 10-sided dice colored to match their skills. Navigate is green and is a measure of your hero's internal compass. Explore is yellow and is your hero's perception. Survival is blue and is your hero's ability to keep themselves out of trouble. During the skill phase, all heroes roll stat tests against each of their skills. You roll all 3 dice and check to see if the result is equal to or lower than your rank. If it was, you've succeeded. So what happens during the skill phase? Looking at Navigate, half the group, rounded up, must succeed on this roll. If you do, great. You've successfully moved to the location you've stopped at on the map. If too many heroes miss this roll, the group will wander. When this occurs, roll the 6-sided die and move the group 1 hex in the direction indicated by the wander compass. You've missed your mark and have gotten lost. Looking at Explore next, if you make this roll, your hero gains 2 gold worth in treasure. If you miss it, you found nothing of interest. Looking at Survival next, if you make this roll, your hero has found enough food to survive for the turn. If you miss this roll, you must consume food equal to your food rating. Critical successes and failures are possible when rolling stat tests. Check out our stat test video for more information on this. Each volume handles crit results during the skill phase a little differently, so check out the rulebook for more information on those. Step 3 of the game turn sequence is the circumstance phase. Check your location on the map to see if you've moved to a location that skips this phase. Some examples are boss locations, cities, shrines, and wayposts. Check each volume for a list of locations that skip this phase. If you've moved to one of those locations, simply skip the circumstance phase and move into the event phase. If not, one player will roll the hex die and consult the circumstance bar, playing the resulting slot. If you've moved cautiously this turn, you can skip playing that card as long as that card isn't marked unavoidable. Step 4 of the game turn sequence is the event phase. There's a huge variety of unique event locations in HEXplore It, and each plays a little differently. For instance, you may find yourselves in a city where you can pay gold to heal or purchase gear upgrades and other items, or you may find yourselves in a boss location where you'll face a powerful adversary. Consult the card, placard, or rulebook for information on each individual event. These are just some of the many event locations that exist in the HEXplore It universe. Finally, step 5 of the game sequence is the villain phase. This is when the primary villain works against the heroes. Each volume handles this phase quite differently than the others, because each villain works within its own set of unique rules. For more information on this phase, check out our villain phase tutorials. Once you've moved through these 5 phases, you're ready to start a new game turn. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.